Good afternoon to this podcast or video, however you're going to look at it. What I want to talk about today is the why of talking about faith, and also the big question mark one have with people who always ask questions, who comment on them in a negative way. The fact that someone believes. I think I also make a choice in the kind of videos I'm going to make. I have a number of videos made about the evidence of faith. But my intention is really to motivate. And that only works with people who are open to the truth. For people who are open to finding the truth, for people who are open for discovering the value of life as well. And I notice that comments on videos are often given in a negative atmosphere and from an idea of I'm smarter than you, I know better than you, ha ha ha. I can easily undermine your arguments. Well, then you should definitely do that if you think you can do that. But then, I don't want to bite on that. In other words, that is not my target group, to enter into discussion with that person, because I do not have that need. Look, if the person does have that need, then I would say, do some research yourself first. And then see if you find answers or not. Every one of us, no matter what side you're on. You, a somewhat normal person, need answers to life's questions, and you can come up with answers of disbelief. Let me give an example. Suppose I show in a video that creation, that which is.
Stel ik laat zien van in een video dat de schepping, dat wat er is,
that it is evidence of the existence of an intelligent design and therefore of a creator. That's where you end up. Well, that could be an encouragement for someone who does believe that in itself, in the fact of, hey, I'm seen, I'm thought of, I'm wanted.
Ik ben gezien, ik ben bedacht, ik ben gewild.
From the side of faith, there is always encouragement tend towards life. Life as it is, up to and including unborn life. So in all facets life is something enormously valuable because it is a gift from God and a miracle. And that motivates a normal person to live his life with value. On the other hand, people from disbelief, from the idea that there is no God, and everything came about with a bang and by chance or something, I don't know where we would come from, or you just don't have an answer, you're an atheist, I don't know. Then you don't have the ammunition to motivate. And then with those kinds of people, there is no point in talking, there is no point in discussing it. Because it's never motivating for me. Can be, on the other hand, the one who enters into a debate with a believer from a place of unbelief. Of course he can be motivated by that. If he is willing to adjust his view, I think the realization that, yes, there is a creator. The world is made. It is also a pity. I find it very sad that this phenomenon of that discussion is like this. In sociology you see that. That you see in all respects that if someone has something valuable, show, that can also be a dance, something nice or something he can do, something he can make, explain something or something like that. In between there are people who are smart asses to talk nonsense. They think, I have nothing to do with my life, let me just bury what someone else says and does, where someone else is affected by. Gets inspired. Yeah, I don't understand why. I could say don't do that, because those people keep doing it. But it's avoid the people though. I do avoid them though. With this channel people maybe, I cancel them, I just throw them off. They have no business. If you want to be inspired, you are welcome. And otherwise not. Just figure it out. If you prefer to go through life unmotivated and depressed, without any answer to a life question, then you have to choose for yourself. It is just so black and white, that the person who comes from
zo zwart-wit is het wel, dat degene die vanuit
want to live by faith, who go in search of faith, you don't have to be an overly religious type, but you do have to have a search for faith, because if you don't have that, then you don't appreciate life as it is. And why would I have a conversation with you? I can't imagine a theory in which God doesn't exist.
Ik kan me geen theorie voorstellen waarin God niet bestaat,
that it would be inspiring for life.
Voor het leven.
The starting point, there is no God, then my life is just meaningless. Your life is meaningless. It goes nowhere. There is no purpose in it. Because a purpose indicates that there is an intelligence that has given it a purpose. There has to be an intelligence, whether you call it nature or it is the universe, or who knows what kind of being, but there has to be an intelligence. Are the ones that give meaning to your life. And if by definition, if there is no meaning, then there is no meaning. And then your life is about nothing at all. You can stop now. There is no point in living your life. You can live for the next generation, but they also live meaninglessly. So there is no point in working on climate change. To make a better planet there. There's no point. If your starting point there is not, there is a creator who has made everything. And he is the boss. And he has the say. And everything is in his hand. And he knows exactly what he is doing and he makes no mistakes. And then you can very easily comment on this. That is a great example. I say the Creator makes no mistakes. Oh yes, and then Adam and Eve and all that misery in the world. You may ask those questions, if you would like an honest answer to that too. And there are just answers to that. Fine, and I also want to give attention to that in this vlog. I want to give answers. I want to make you think. Give answers to life's questions. Also questions about why is there so much misery in the world. There is simply an answer to that. And that answer if comes you just read the Bible from that God from and even stand there is just a very clear answer to that. And that answer motivates. All the answers from God, they motivate intensely, enormously. And you also want to go through life motivated, don't you? And not like some pitcher with some angry face, I don't know much. Come on, okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now. Yes, greetings, doodles, good luck and feel free to let me know where you have questions. If you want me to answer them. Fine, but no negativity, we don't need any of that. Bye.